Europe. I have no mandate to organize any further negotiations. We have to exclude any kind of reopening our negotiations on the withdrawal agreement. But of course, we will stay here in Brussels, and I'm always at Prime Minister Theresa May's disposal. It's my job and my pleasure, of course, to be in contact with Prime Minister on all relevant issues.
It's good to be informed that Donald will stay in Brussels over Christmas. I will not stay in Brussels over Christmas because I had so many...
This is also a very good information.
Yeah, that gives you some relief, no? Because I had so many meetings with Prime Minister May, who's a good friend, and I'm admiring her because this is a woman of great courage, doing her job in the best way possible. And so I'm supporting her, not as far as all the content elements are concerned, but I'm supporting the way she's dealing with that matter. What we have to discuss now is the future relation. And we decided yesterday, under the chairmanship of President Tusk, that a second after an approval by the two parliaments, the British one and the European one, and before signature, we'll start the negotiations on the future relations, because I was following second by second the debate in the House of Commons, and I noted that there is a deep mistrust in the House when it comes to the European Union. That's not a good basis for future relations, but in order to prove them that we mean this seriously, the negotiations on the future relations, and that we mean it seriously, that we don't want to have this backstop being a permanent instrument, then we have to discuss and to start our negotiations. And it was crystal clear that nobody in the room did agree to reopening in any way the withdrawal agreement. The withdrawal agreement will stay. The political declaration will not be joined to the withdrawal agreement because these are two different instruments, the one legal, the other political. But I think that we have to bring down the temperature. And these attacks coming from Westminster against Europe, against the European Commission, will not be responded in the same way by the European Commission and by the European Union. Although I would like to do it. Euro, there was a question.
Yeah, about Europe.
What was the question?
Eurozone.
Euro area.
No, the question.
It was,
Capital market union.
Well, it was, is there more that goes beyond what's on the
I was
table
insisting
today?
when addressing colleagues in the Council that we'll continue to work on the completion of the capital market union, included the common deposit guarantee, because we do think that the risks are going down. The bad loans have been halved since 2014, so these major risks do no longer exist, but we have to work nevertheless on the risk reduction. And so our proposals, those we have made concerning the capital market union, will be taken under exam as they are by the relevant council.